Welcome back to the CV Sports Talk Show. We'll continue to talk about some Tribe, and during the break, the Indians, I guess their bats have been alive. Indians have hit back-to-back home runs. Carlos Santana and Edwin Encarnacion has went back-to-back home runs. So maybe yesterday's game is a breakout game for them. It's a big series for them, and they need this sweep to get back into their groove, and I feel like they coming out. But before the break, we was talking about some streaks, and we was talking about Jason Kipnis and how he's impacted the lineup with him being in a leadoff spot. And you have to look at that, and that is big because, like I said, it sparked the team. He's a great leadoff hitter, and he's a great top of the order hitter, and that's his natural order. He's been in the top of the order since he's been up with the Indians. Great move by Terry Francona again. Talk about Edwin Encarnacion. He just hit a home run, so that's 10 home runs for him. Even though he's struggling with 21 RBIs, he's batting at .228 now with the home run. So he got an 8-game hitting streak now, and his on-base percentage is at .350 now, and he's coming along now. And I feel like his problem is he got the big contract, even with the 7-game hitting streak. Even with the 8-game hitting streak, he just hit a home run, but like before then, he was not hitting in the clutch. He would have bases loaded, runners on, he grounded to double plays. He's not hitting in the clutch with timely hitting. He's not getting runners over. He's not batting. He's not getting runs batted in. So Edwin Encarnacion, I just feel like he got the big contract. He just need to calm down, let the game come to him. And as you can see today, with that power, he capable of breaking out at any time. He just have to take what the pitchers give him and realize that the pitchers is not going to give him nothing to hit because of what he's been doing in the past. He's a great hitter, but I feel if he just take what the pitchers give him and stop swinging for the fences, he's going to be all right. And as you can see, so with his problem is, I just want to see him hit more timely hitting and get more runs batted in, because that's what we signed you for. And Dr. Smooth, he's got a 14-game hitting streak. Today he's got a hit, so his hitting streak is at 14, and he just knows how to play baseball. He's a baseball player. He's like a Jabril Peppers of the Cleveland Browns. You could put him anywhere, and he's gonna play. He got an eye. He uses the whole field. He knows his strike zone. He knows when not to swing and when to swing. And he can hit in the clutch. And you can count on him in the clutch. Anytime the Indians need a run and number 23 is up the bat, hey, I'm feeling real good. So Dr. Smooth, 14-game hitting streak, not a surprise. It's not a surprise Francisco Lindor with a 13-game hitting streak. He's a great hitter too, but he got the best glove in baseball. He's the best shortstop defensively in baseball. And what is surprising me is his power. Last year he had 15 home runs. This year he already got 11 home runs. So he's going to surpass that within probably next month. That is amazing. That just tells me that he's put in work and he's getting stronger in the off season. And he always taking the game serious. He never take the game for granted. And he's putting in work in the off season, and it's paying off. As you can see, he's a player's player. And I know people talking crazy when they saying that he's a fool, but that he shouldn't have turned down $100 million. Well, if you Francisco Lindor and you know you and you see what you're doing, yes, he made the right decision, because if he playing like this, the Indians gonna have to pay him almost $200 million. And I would. That's a great investment, because waking up, seeing a player like this, coming to the ballpark and seeing a player like this, he's worth every penny, because he's going to put the time and effort in to get better each and every day. and he's already a Gold Glove shortstop in his third year. That's rare. You rarely see that. A young player winning a Gold Glove that young. I don't think Omar Vizquel even won it that young. I don't think Ozzie Newsome, Ozzie Guillen even won it that young. What the Wizard? The man is just incredible. So I think that he's the best, and he is the face of the Indians. He's the future, so we're gonna be looking at him for the next 5-6 years. And guess what? I'm fine with that because I will go pay to see Francisco Lindor any day at Progressive Field. And us with this Dolan's being cheap, and I'm one of them. They not cheap no more. They making moves, and they had a plan, and they stuck with their plan. And it was a great plan, and it was to keep their core together. Indians up 4-0 now. They is putting on the Oakland Athletics right now today and at Progressive Field on this Memorial Day. But like I was saying, the Dolans had a plan. They kept their young players, and they signing good, and they signed good signings. Austin Jackson, Rajay Davis, Edwin Encarnacion. Those are good signings. Not like the Nick Swisher and Bourne, but hey, scare man don't win. So I can't be mad at the Dolans no more. They doing a great job. The Indians is actually 10-2 when scoring 4 runs or more. 15 and 20. The Indians are 15 and 21. 15 and 21 when scoring 3 runs or less. As you can see today, they up 4-0, top of bottom of the 4th. So they looking good. And that's key when the Indians score 4 runs. That means they more than likely is going to win the game. So offensively, I think they coming around, but I just want to see this more. I just want to see this more. I just want to see this through this whole homestand. Because one thing I can say about the Indians fans this year, they showing up. And it's about to be the summertime and the kids out of school, so they're going to be drawing a lot of crowds. And we going to want some excitement. And so I just hope these bats can get picked up and these pitching can get picked up. I hope Corey Kluber come back his old self and get his starting pitching what a boost. Carlos Carrasco can't do it on his own. Josh Tomlin can't do it on his own. Josh Tomlin might have to be our third starter now that Danny Salazar is going to the bullpen. Now, coming up, I'm going to give you some stats today about the Indians this season, some season stats for this season and their last year's season. You're going to see a big difference. Stay tuned to the CV Sports Talk Show. Back in a minute. Welcome back to the CV Sports Talk Show. We got into the last segment talking about the Indians. We still gonna talk about some Tribe. As I'm speaking, the Indians is up 5-0, 1 out, a runner at third. Jason Kipnis is up the bat, but what I was talking about, the Indians, when they score four or more runs in the game, they is 10-2. When they score three runs or less, they 15-21. And we're gonna talk about their season stats as of this year. As of this year, their season stats, the Indians are 22nd in runs scored. Last year, they was 5th in runs scored. You can see the difference. Even though it's still early into the season, last year they had their identity, which was small ball. They make you pay on every little mistake. They know how to bunt. They knew how to sacrifice. They sacrifice fly. They move runners over. They ran the bases well. They getting 2-out hits, even though it's still early. Now, they tied for 20th in batting average. Now, last year, they was 5th in batting average. 20th in batting average with a 241 batting average. Tied with Detroit. Last year, they was tied 5th for batting average. So, 22 and 5th is a big difference. That now, with Indians, is 17th in home runs. Last year, they finished 18th in home runs. So, they having a really good year this year in home runs more than last year. The Indians is 23rd in runs batted in. Last year, they was 8th in runs batted in. 23rd and 8th is a big difference. And they tied with Oakland. And they tied for Oakland 23rd in stolen bases. They was 4th in stolen bases last year, and Rajay Davis was one of the big reasons. So 23rd and 4th is a big reason, and that take pressure off your pitcher, and that take pressure off the offense when your players can steal bases. The Indians don't really have a lot of good base stealing players, and that's hurting them. And that's the reason why, one of the reasons why they can't get runners in. Now they was 10th in earned run average this year. Last year they was 7th, so it's not a big difference too much in that. But the pitching has been more inconsistent this year than it was last year. The Indians are 7th in whiff. Whiff is with runners in scoring position. They tied with Tampa Bay. Last year, they was 6th. So it's not a big difference.